Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm Travis, and welcome to the IPH Theory. I am also one half of the Cultural Discussions. Please like, follow, and subscribe to both entertainment channels on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have a video today. I have an article. I am not going to go over the whole article, but we are going to go over a certain section. And it's regarding the state of California and not notifying parents on their children's behaviors at school. Let us look at this article. California is the first state to ban school rules requiring parents get notified of child's pronoun change. Now, to those of you all who don't know what a pronoun is a third person by which an individual wishes to be referred to in order to indicate their gender identity. We just had to get the definition of pronoun. Let us move on to the article. Okay. California has become the first U.S. state to bar school districts from requiring staff to notify parents of their child's gender identification change under a law signed Monday by Governor Gavin Newsom. The law bans school rules requiring teachers and other staff to disclose a student's gender, identity, or sexual orientation to any other person without the child's permission. Well, first of all, when did children start making decisions that can be very detrimental to their lives? That's why their parents are there. Proponents of the legislation say it will help protect LGBTQ students who live in unwelcoming households. But opponents say it will hinder schools' ability to be more transparent with parents. I agree. The legislation comes amid or amongst a nationwide debate over local school districts and the rights of parents and LGBTQ students. The law helps keep children safe while protecting the critical role of parents. I quote, Brandon Richards, a spokesperson for Newsom, said in a statement, I quote, it protects the child-parent relationship by preventing politicians and school staff from inappropriately intervening in family matters and attempting to control if, when, and how families have deeply personal conversations. The new law comes after several school districts in California passed policies requiring that parents be notified if a child requests to change their gender identification. That led to pushback by Democratic state officials who say students have a right to privacy. No, you have a right to privacy when you're 18 and up. You don't have a right to privacy when you are not paying any bills. Let's get that across. Okay, let's move on. But Jonathan Zacharson, and Mr. Jonathan, if I did not pronounce your name correctly, I apologize. An advocate in California who supports the so-called parental notification policies, opposes the law and said telling parents about a student's request to change their gender identification is critical to the well-being of children and for maintaining that trust between school and parents. Mr. Jonathan, I absolutely agree with you. In closing, States across the country have sought to impose bans on gender affirming care, bar transgender athletes from girls and women's sports, and require schools to out trans and non binary students to their parents. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Men need to compete with men, and women need to compete with women. Let's move on. Some lawmakers in other states have introduced bills with broad language requiring that parents are told of any changes to their child's emotional health or well being. Okay, this is disturbing. California, you cannot drop this ball. Who are you all to intervene in people's household? You mean to tell me that if two parents have a fourth grader named Samuel, Samuel can leave the house with pants on and a shirt, clothes that young boys wear, but he can go to school and identify as Samantha. And if you all allow him to identify as a woman or a young girl, do you all have fitting rooms and dressing rooms? Are you going to give little Samuel a skirt too so that he can really, really feel like Samantha? California, this is wrong. You need to stay out of people's household. If the child wants to disclose or reveal who they truly are, that's between the child and their parent. It's not between the parent, California, and the school and the child. You are just supposed to educate the children and give them back to mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, and uncles, or whatever guardians. This is wrong. And we must speak against this. Now, I don't live in California. I live in the great state of Texas. I highly doubt Texas will ever do this. Men need to be men and women need to be women. I don't know if you believe in a higher power, but there are no mistakes in your gender. Our creator did not make a mistake when he made you a boy or when he made you a girl or a man or a woman. This is wrong, Cali. And I don't want to condemn the whole California, but Governor Newsom, he passed this statewide law. So now your child can be identifying as a whole opposite gender, and they will keep that from you, which is high levels of deceit and manipulation. And if I believe in a higher power, I believe in a lower power too. Manipulation and deceit are traits of Satan. Leave our kids alone. These kids are not mentally or emotionally ready to make decisions such as that. No, if you left this house as Tommy, you are going to come back as Tommy. If you left this home as Karen, you need to come back to this house as Karen. Ladies and gentlemen, we must speak up against this as a whole. I don't give a damn if you're in California, Nebraska, Texas, Florida, all 50 states. I feel like the whole world should stand up to this nonsense. Leave our kids alone. This is really a subject that can be discussed and talked about for hours, but we have to stop. Even with the whole transgender guys wanting to compete with women, if you win and you get first, it doesn't count. I might lose some followers. I might lose some subscribers. If I lose you over what I'm saying right now with this specific topic, Go ahead. I can't control whether you follow or unfollow anyway. But just know if you are following and you are engaging, I greatly appreciate it. I want leaders to follow this channel because I am a leader. And you cannot be a leader without accountability and truth. And the truth is, if Sam left this house as Sam, he needs to come back as Sam with his pants on and a shirt on. I'd rather Sam come back dirty. I want you to play goalie on recess. Go tackle some damn body. We're men. Or young men to the young guys that aren't men yet. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is the IPH theory. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your patience, and I thank you for your engagement. Please like, follow, and subscribe. I will continue to drop current events. We will talk about relationship dynamics between men and women. Every once in a while, we'll discuss sports. I love sports, but I love women. And I don't want to talk about sports all day because we might bore some of our lady guests. And I want them to participate in these conversations. I'm not saying that women don't like sports. I know they do. But that is not the niche of this channel. This channel is current events, dating, and relationships. Have a great day.